Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that as I mentioned in my last analysis that this will be my decisive zones which will decide the final directional move once the natural gas futures touch this cross-sectional point where this uptrend line and this first supporting line crosses each other. We will find the natural gas futures to move in upward direction, and we witnessed the same breakout from this point during the last week, which resulted in an upward move in natural gas futures up to the level of $2.841, where we witnessed the natural gas futures to remain in consolidation phase above 200 days moving average. In an hourly chart, here you can see that they found a good support at 200 days moving average, and no doubt that they tried to break this immediate resistance at the level of $2.855, where they tried to break this first on March 14. Then once again the natural gas bulls tried to move above this resistance on March 15, but they could not, which resulted in a sharp selling from the levels of $2.857, which resulted in a downward move where we witnessed the natural gas futures cross this bullish zone on the lower side and entered in this bearish zone before the closing, and finally found a good support at the level of $2.790, which may keep the natural gas futures to see a gap up opening at the level of $2.813, where I will describe this opening at the normal levels. And if we find an opening on the first trading session above the level of $2.813, we will see sharp upward moves in natural gas futures up to the level of $2.848, where no doubt that the natural gas futures will find some selling pressure, but this level will provide good support for natural gas futures in case of a downward move. And my second support will be at the level of $2.780, where I find the thick presence of natural gas bulls below this level will provide a good support to natural gas futures, where we can see a sharp upward move up to the level of $2.888. If we achieve this level on Monday, no doubt that the natural gas futures will find their support at this uptrend line. Before moving upward, we may witness some consolidation above these levels. On the other hand, as this formation has been indicating a gap down opening, we will find the natural gas futures may see a gap down opening at the level of $2.710, but no doubt that we will find a good support at the supporting line, where I find that the thick presence of natural gas bulls will not miss an opportunity to go long from these levels. If we find a gap down opening at these levels, we will see a good buying support, which will result in a sharp upward move back up to the level of $2.812 even on the first trading session. No doubt that after consolidation amid this zone from the level of $2.781 to $2.813, we will find a new breakout from these levels, which will keep the natural gas futures to test the immediate resistance at $2.856, and once the natural gas futures break this resistance level, we will see the natural gas futures to move above the level of $2.888 before facing resistance at the level of $2.926, where the natural gas futures may see some resistance from the natural gas bears. But if we have a look at the AccuWeather reports, the northeastern United States will get a reminder that winter is still in session, with colder and blustery conditions in store this weekend and below average temperature forecast for several days next week. So this phenomena is evident enough to keep the natural gas in uptrend during the upcoming week. So friends, I find that a cold weather pattern on this weekend on Saturday and Sunday may result in a good gap up opening above the level of $2.911 on the first trading session of the week. And if the natural gas futures find a good gap up opening amid this zone, no doubt that the natural gas futures will try to maintain above the level of $2.910 during the upcoming week. So I find that the level of $2.967 will provide some resistance to natural gas futures. In case of a good gap up opening, we will see the natural gas futures to find some resistance at the level of $2.967 before moving upward. So overall trend in that case will will remain above this second uptrend line, where we will see the natural gas futures to test new highs in the mid of this week. We will find the natural gas futures to witness a breakout after a sustainable move above the level of $2.88. We will find the natural gas futures to test the levels of $3.147 during the mid of the week. Now let us see this trading zone in a 4-hour chart. So friends, on the lower side I find that this will be my stop loss level at the level of $2.555, and my buying levels will be above the level of $2.711, where in case of a downward move I would like to go long for a sharp upward move, which will result in a sharp upward move above the level of $3. So I find that a downward move in natural gas futures from the level of $2.777 will provide a good opportunity to natural gas bulls to go long for a sharp upward move during the upcoming week, as the weather may remain colder than expected. On the other hand, that the weekly inventory levels announced last week are very supportive for natural gas bulls to maintain this uptrend, as here you can see that the natural gas futures are maintaining a good uptrend after creating a gap up here. We can see the natural gas futures are maintaining this gap till the weekly closing. This consolidation may result in a breakout during the upcoming week, which will begin with a good gap up opening at the level of $2.912, which will result in a sharp upward move during the upcoming week. So friends, be ready to see an action in natural gas futures during the upcoming week. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.